immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't stop.
Welcome in, everyone, to the Fly for Fun show, September 27th. Oh, hold up, Ray. I'm not used to looking at you on that side.
I know. Throw you all off.
Throw me off. Yeah, well, I'm thrown off. All right. Hey, no comments from that from the peanut gallery there. No, welcome in, everybody. September 27th, season 3, show number 38 of the year. Ray, tonight we got two really special guests.
Yeah.
Of course, Marcus Crawford and Lauren Downhour. We'll go a little north of Texas there. Bring Lauren in the show in a little bit, but we'll catch up with Lauren. Hadn't been in a while, so we want to get his views on what's happening here lately. A lot. The man, the drone community's been. I'll tell you what. I know I said last night on the Build a Drone Reviewer show, you need to hit the lottery lately about drones, but lots of products from DJI and of course action cameras, GoPros and stuff. So a lot to spend your money on here last few months. But we want to welcome in everybody. Of course, tonight we'll let Ray introduce people here in a second. Of course, I got the drone guide out. The Fly for Fun group page is up and running, of course. We got some happy birthdays. Tom Dowling and Dustin Dunno had birthdays yesterday. Harry Carasquillo, is that how you say it, Ray?
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
From Florida. And Lauren Mendenhall is today, actually, and Scott Nadeau. So I want to wish those guys happy birthday. I know I reached out to Tom yesterday. Tom's, of course, retired in Henderson, Las Vegas, so he's definitely enjoying retirement. And what else we got? The South Florida Drone Meetup, April 5th, 6th, and 7th. And of course, that Saturday is the 6th. Ray, and tell us a little bit about that, how we're coming.
Yeah, no, it's coming. It really is. We got 77 people on the list, and one of them wants to remain anonymous, so I can't divulge who that is, but it's one of the drone superstars. So I'm glad he's coming. And I tell you, it's going to be another fun meetup. And the meetup's about meeting the guys and flying with the guys, but I'm sure we'll have a few raffle prizes too. So we'll see.
Yeah, guys, and I know
we already got one. Paul Reed from Eagle View Aerials has agreed to donate a $600 Eagle View V71 Pro tablet.
Yeah, I saw that. He was on your show.
And that's it. That's going to be a nice raffle prize to give away. So thank you to Paul. And, Paul, the other Paul Brown, he donated these nice pens last year. He gave us 50 of them. He's doubling it. He's giving us 100 this year.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be another one. So
yeah, guys, and of course, if
Pilot Institute, of course, has agreed to donate the
lanyards.
lanyards again. So that's going to be good.
Yeah, so, Brad Alston, I'm sure Brad, he did the coasters last year, and I'm sure I know he'll do them again, and of course we'll have the lanyard. So and of course, right tonight, I do want to say I got a really nice sticker pack. It's hashtag Mini4, and we got a nice sticker pack here. We'll give away a cap, and I also have a gimbal protector for the. Actually, this is for the Mini 3, not the Mini 3 Pro. And if you don't have a Mini 3, hey, reach out to me. I got some stuff for the Air 3 or some other stuff for the Mini 3 Pro. So I'll get you something, but we'll get this 3 items away tonight, and we'll draw for that about quarter till, and then we'll got some videos at the end we'll show. And what else we got? I'll tell you, it's been a busy.
It's always exciting when a new drone comes out. Whether or not you're going to buy it, that's up to you. But I was very excited about this Mini 4 Pro. I really was, even though I got the Mini 3 right here, and I'm going to stay with the Mini 3. But to those who are going to get the Mini 4 Pro, all the best, and I'm sure it's going to be a great drone.
Yeah, I know somebody and probably get it tomorrow. I think so. That'd be pretty interesting. All right, let's say Ray. Let's say hello to
Yeah, I
everybody
know.
here.
I tell you, we got Chris Hope. He was number one today. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you. And Maddie, number two. How you doing, Maddie? And Steve Jones was right behind him. Number three. How you doing,
Yeah,
Steve? And Al, South Florida Drone Flyers, and Jonathan Jackson, and Joel, Mr. Skyfly, and Angel, the drone guy 42. How you doing? And I'm going up the list, and I know I saw Jerry Bauer. He's on the list. How you doing? And Jody, Drone Shots. How you doing? And Lee, Yellow Rose Drones, watching, and John Olson, my fellow Long Islander. It looks like we're not
yes,
going to rain.
John in here.
Fly on Friday, John. It's going to rain again. So,
Oh,
but anyway, we were planning on flying at a secret spot, of course, you know. But anyway, John, we'll get to fly. But anyway, John, Flying Flynn Media, always good to see you.
yep.
And Brian, Waypoint, New England, how you doing? And let's see, I don't want to go too fast, miss anybody. John, Connecticut Pirate, how you doing? Good to see you. You know, and John, Mark Fisher was on my show the other night. He wanted to know where you got this Connecticut Pirate name from. So
Yeah,
you're going to have to explain that on Monday
because
night.
he said he's an original pirate or something, Mark Fisher,
Yeah.
but he's an original something. We
John
don't
is
know what it is.
John is my special guest Monday night, so I'm looking forward to seeing him on the live stream. But anyway, we got Michael Wright, number one on the South Florida drone meetup list, Texas Arch Drone Guy. How you doing? And Brad Alston's in the house. How you doing, Brad? Good to see you. And let's see, who else we got here, Johnny? Let's see,
I see
Vincent,
Vincent,
Drone Anew. Yep, Drone
yeah.
Anew. Yep.
Jim's droning.
And Dr. Ted Bowman, how you doing? Good to see
Dr.
you. And Angie,
Dr.
Lost
Ted,
Girl Adventures, and
John Lee Pilot.
Dusty, East Coast Thrills, how you doing? And TJ Grady, that
Grady,
is.
yeah, TJ Grady.
Nubis Arts, how you doing?
Eddie Nunez is in the house.
Kenny Huffbauer.
Yeah, we had a little meetup. Kenny came over, and him, Captain Joe, my son-in-law Matt. We went out flying Sunday morning. Had a great time.
Yeah, it looked like you guys had a good time.
We did.
Yeah. But anyway, let's see. Jim's droning. How you doing? Good to see you.
While you calling that out, Ray, I'm just going to show some pictures here. Here's Ken and Captain Joe right here.
Okay. Yeah.
My son-in-law Matt and Joe, nice. And Ken's flying up out of there, and
got Matt to join you. I tell you.
Yeah, and Captain Joe took this picture here right on the rock. Cause my son-in-law, he's standing on a taller rock. I was messing with him there, and there we are right there.
Right.
But we had a great time.
That's a great little spot.
Yeah, it's Kenny. Yeah, we had fun.
Jack, how you doing?
Ray, I think Ray is breaking up some.
My audio? No?
Yeah.
No. All right. You want to introduce one of them?
Yeah, let's get them. We're gonna actually introduce Ray. Let's get them both in here because hey, they're not new to the drone community, and they're a big part of this drone community. So let's get them both in here.
Please give a warm welcome to Marcus Crawford and Lauren Delauer. How you doing, guys?
What's up, Marcus? Lauren?
Hey. Hey, how you doing?
Man, we are doing good. Great Wednesday afternoon, and we appreciate everybody taking time out their day. What you laughing at, Marcus?
Nothing in particular. I just like Lauren's got a nice looking house, nice looking room there.
Yeah,
I'm glad you noticed.
He was, and he was digging around in there, and he found all kind of drones, and I think he got the Pocket 3 back there, and
probably so.
Hey, he's got a great camera because man, the colors, he must have color graded that. So where are y'all sitting? Are y'all sitting next to each other?
His camera's better than mine.
Hey, Marcus, just looking in the back here, you didn't tell me that you were hiding some secret drones back here.
No, there's a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. This is great.
Yeah.
Really.
The problem with those secret drones is they're holy stones,
Yeah. Well, what about the what is it? Forget it.
Tell them about the Mavic 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, Lauren, he might just have that now. The way the DJI is coming out, so they might have a new drone hitting like next Tuesday or Wednesday or something. It's been pretty fast and furious here the last couple months, but
Christmas is coming.
Yeah, Christmas is coming. Well, now, hey guys, welcome in, Marcus. I know, of course, you're a big part of Drone Nation on Monday night, and I know, hey, that show is hard to talk about yourself and all. And Lauren, I know you were on there Monday night, so Marcus, catch us up with your channel and tell us what you got going on, and tell us a little bit. I know everybody knows you, but what you got going on?
Well, yeah. So hopefully folks know my channel. So, but I've got focusing on primarily DJI drones nowadays. However, Potensic is sending me their new Atom drone again with a 3-axis gimbal. So
that's great.
We'll take a look at that. If that drone can come in at a couple $100, might not be a bad deal. However, what I'm really excited about is I'm going to be waiting here by my front door. The UPS man's going to be bringing that Mini 4 Pro tomorrow. So
yeah, congratulations.
There's even bigger news, though. Really, if I can just be honest with you guys,
okay.
Tomorrow I'm going to have a visitor. Barclay's coming to town.
Oh,
really?
Nice.
Yeah, 107 Drones is going to stop by. And I told him, I said, well, I'm stuck at home because I got to wait for the UPS guy. But yeah.
Hey, Marcus, he lurks before he shows up, though. Let me just tell you. So,
so he could be parked right around the corner.
I'll say, if you see somebody pass by a couple times and scouting the place out, that's probably going to be Barkley. David Lorenzo welcome in. Brad welcome in.
Yeah, watch for a drone floating around overhead. That's probably him scoping the joint.
That's probably
right. Yeah, I could just see him doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I tell you, Marcus, I really am. I said it the other night on Drone Nation, but I'm going to say it again. I'm looking forward to your maiden flight with the Mini 4 Pro over that Snake River Canyon. And that's where you're going to do it, right?
Oh, that's kind of what I do with, everything. The toy drones, I don't worry about it so much, but any drone of any significance, the first flight is always, I get it out, I do a good visual inspection, check out the app and all that, but I don't do any calibrations. I take it right out of the box. No calibrations, no compass calibration, no IMU calibration, nothing. I get it up, hover it, and launch it over the side of the
send it.
And the beauty of modern drones, like particularly DJI drones, they just work.
Welcome in, Stevie.
Yeah, well, so a lot of fun, and the canyon is a very dramatic place to be able to send a drone. So nothing but fun.
It's a great place to fly. It is. I remember when I first saw you, I said, "Man, this guy's going to lose a drone in the canyon one day." But you haven't yet, right? You haven't.
I haven't yet.
Close once.
Close once. Yeah, that thing was on that Mini 2, the first flight.
Mini 2, I remember that.
Yeah, it was on a death spiral, and everybody gives me a hard time over not like freaking out or anything. But what are you going to do, right? I mean, what you do is you focus on working the problem. I mean, I don't know. I spent a career in those kind of situations. I know Lauren did too, right? Lauren, you were in running transportation. You can't lose your cool. You just got to figure out what the problem is and solve it. So I went through my mental checklist of things that I can do. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's anything I did. My final act, I had the drone and I threw it in sport mode, trying to bring it out of that spiral and so forth. And it just wasn't having it. I finally just held down that return to home button, and you know what? It took the command, and came on back. And in the final analysis, Lauren helped me out a lot. Lauren helped me, showed me how to file the report with DJI, etc., and upload the
Flight logs.
flight logs, etc., right? And DJI ultimately said that it was a bad motherboard on the drone.
Right.
Yeah.
What's funny about that flight is that if you look at the comments section of that video, so many people telling me that I don't understand the winds in the canyon, and you just don't know. You just don't know how it is. And I'm going, I don't know. I've flown in that canyon a few hundred times.
It wasn't your first rodeo. Yeah, that's for sure.
I might know more than that guy sitting behind his keyboard going.
You know, Marcus, we talk about it all the time. I know we text back and forth sometime and talk. And look, the video, you get 99% great comments, and you always get. But hey, you know what? And those comments sometimes, make you do something better the next time. And we're all about learning. And hey, guys, post your stuff. Don't be bashful to post it. We talk about that all the time. So have fun flying those drones.
Not only that, but these keyboard warriors, I don't care who you are, whether it's your first flight or your 101st flight, everybody will eventually crash. And if you say that you're never going to crash, you're too frickin' arrogant to be flying.
Right. The other thing that I'll say is if you're going to post to a public forum like YouTube, get ready for some criticism because it's going to come.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, and you can't take it personal. The only time I object is if somebody does make a personal attack, right? If they call you stupid or something like that.
A bald or something.
Yeah. But if somebody's just commenting about the drone flight or whatever, whether it's a stupid remark or not, hey, it's their opinion. Right?
Absolutely.
And they have every right to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Lauren, how you been doing? I know you've been kind of quiet. So tell us your thoughts on. I might ask both you guys. You both can answer this, but tell us what you think. I know everybody's not everybody, but DJI is really pumping out the drones. So what are your thoughts on that?
My personal thoughts is too many drones too fast. Because basically just by the time a guy gets good and proficient on a drone, there's another one. And like Marcus, for example, he's got his drone channel where he tests new stuff every time it comes out. And if DJI is not giving reviewers the drones, that's a financial hardship, and it's all well and fine for the big YouTubers that DJI gives them one or two even, but the thing being is the smaller guys may not get the chance to be the bigger guys because they can't afford buying 15 drones a year,
Yeah.
But that being said, from the end user consumer guy, how many guys can say they know their drone inside and out? And if you don't know that, how much are you missing out on the drone that you're flying now?
The features,
Yeah, and a lot of people kind of get stuck in a rut of they fly this way and they keep doing the same thing rather than checking out all the bonus features that might be available for them, But I just like I say, personally, I think it's too many over too short a time.
I totally agree with you, Lauren. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
But I was out the other day after the Drone Nation special. I went out, I did some errands, and I did stop at a Best Buy. And sure enough, they had two Mini 4 Pros in there. And I had it in my hand, and I said to myself, what am I, nuts? I got a Mini 3 back home. Don't do it. And I didn't. I came to my senses, and I gave it back to the guy, and I said, no thanks.
Well, that's great.
It was very tempting, and I almost got caught up in it.
Plus Cheryl was in a car. Is that what you're saying, Ray?
No, I was by myself.
But Captain Ray, listen. What in this day of Facebook Marketplace and eBay and stuff, you could have sold your Mini 3, and that Mini 4 might only cost you, $300.
I know. I weighed it all out. I did.
Yeah.
And I almost justified it just like that. Yes, I'll sell it. You know, it's only going to be a couple of hundred difference, and but I didn't. I'm going to keep this one. Yeah.
So I know, Marcus, you'll be getting it tomorrow, and Lauren. So
I love it. I love this drone.
Lauren, you have flown the Mini 4 then, right?
2 versions, yep.
Gotcha. And your thoughts?
Basically, I think it's a good drone, but if you've got a Mavic 3, I'd be hard justified spending the cost of upgrading. You know, if you've got a Mavic 2 or Mini 2 or Mini 1,
yeah, it makes it easy. Yeah.
Then it's a slam dunk. Go for it. You know, because it's the same cost as the Mini 3, right? But you're getting just that much more. And
Sarah.
See, Lauren.
Hey, Sarah, how you
What's
doing?
up, Sarah? hey, Sarah. Marcus got a new drone coming. I'm just letting you know.
I know. Tomorrow.
Hey, Sarah, I'm at Meridian North here.
Oh, you are. It looks kind of familiar.
Doesn't it?
It looks like a.
He's got the same chair, everything.
Yeah.
Hey, that might become a popular background there. You know.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe StreamYard will put it on there.
Yeah, be like,
I
welcome in, Mr. Ron Brown.
Drone celebrity in the chat.
But Jerry Franks, welcome in. But no, hey, you know, Lauren, I mean, we do talk all the time. I know different people say, I know Dre Crawford's he's always saying, hey, you know, learn the drone you have. And that's not a bad thing, you know, but there are a lot of upgrades and it's coming, you know, but maybe there'll be a new Avata type drone here in the next few months. But it's fun to get them. And I know we anticipate when they come out, but they have come out pretty quick recently. But hey, it's a great hobby. And man, the drone community is, you know, they got a lot of opportunities to buy. Hey, and it is, you know, DJI, I think they hold their value pretty good. So I think that's a great thing. You know, like Marcus says, you might be able to step up to that drone for not a whole lot of money.
Well, Marcus and Lauren, I'm going to ask you both the same question. What is your favorite drone right now? Marcus?
Oh, that's a tough one. You know, not long ago, well, for a long time, I said the Air 2S. The Air 2S was just phenomenal, and then obviously the Mavic 3 became that. So now it's really tough because I've got that Mavic 3 Pro, the three-eyed monster as I call it. Man, is that thing phenomenal! Such a pleasure to fly and to be able to. You know, I just did publish that video of the Potato Festival over at Kleiner Park, and I was able to use all 3 of those lenses and get in really close, and I was able to stay over the buildings, not come anywhere close of flying over people or anything like that. So that was a lot of fun, and that drone allowed me to do that. Now, that said, now that we have the Air 3, man, that Air 3, it's let's see if I can put it another way. The Mavic 3 Pro is like driving my Tahoe. That Air 3 is like driving my Corvette. It is a little sports car in the air, and it just does some phenomenal.
Well, you know, Marcus, yesterday, of course, they had the update come out for the Air 3. Man, they've included some really neat features on there. Most of what the Mavic 3 has, I guess, with the AR landing and the home return to home. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I know you like that augmented reality, as do I. Particularly that green line as it's coming back there. So this is with the wide angle lens. This part of it right here, but as you can see, I was able to stay way back, and of course that's the wide angle lens.
Yep.
But the 3X lens, then you got closer, and then when I really wanted to get into something, I had that 7X lens and was able to do that. And the cool thing about the Air 3 is that you also have that 3X telephoto, which is 90% of the use cases you're going to use that 3X. Maybe 10% you're going to use that 7X. So that's the value that it brings. If somebody told me tomorrow that I only could keep one drone in my whole fleet back here, that'd be pretty easy. It'd have to probably be the Air 3, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the Air 3 is awesome. It really is.
Yeah, it'd be tough to give up that Mavic 3 Pro, but I'd probably say the Air 3. So I'll send it to Lauren.
It's a great video, Marcus.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this I believe is the 3X lens right here. Yeah, and so as you can see, they just kind of had a little street fair thing going on. And you see way in the background, that's the big potato truck back there.
Yeah, I see it back there.
Yeah, now Lauren and I had a different take on that. Lauren suggested that they needed a big gravy boat behind that thing. Now, me being an old dairy guy, I'm saying they needed a big stick of butter and a tub of sour.
There it is right there.
There it is. Yeah, there we're getting down in.
That's a big potato, man.
That's a damn big potato, isn't it? Yeah.
That's
nice.
So,
nice
so guys,
following it around too.
Tune in, of course, to Marcus's video there. Great channel. He does a lot of reviews and a lot of tutorial type stuff. So it's fun to watch those.
And Lauren, what about you? What's your favorite?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, it depends on what I'm doing.
Okay.
If it's commercial stuff, then it's probably the M30T.
Oh, the M30T, yeah.
Yeah. The 350's got more capability, but the fact is that the M30T is just so much more portable, right? And it's got a step up on the Mavic 3 thermal, right? So,
Lauren, and you're getting some fall colors I see already, right?
Oh yeah, lots. I don't know if you've seen
up there.
I don't know if you've seen my ones from today, but I posted one that I did 2 years ago, and I went to try and recapture it today, and the colors just aren't there yet. But
okay,
but anyways, for the consumer stuff, I still prefer my Mavic 3 Pro.
Okay. Yeah.
Lauren, I know the other night we talked a little bit before. You were having some trouble catching the Mavic 3 Pro hand catching. Yes. And have you tried it again since Monday or no?
Yes,
you did.
And like I say, ever since the last firmware update, my Mavic 3 is fine, but the Mavic 3 Pro, no, it won't go into landing mode. So, but that's only on hand catch. That's not just on regular landing. So,
okay, interesting.
Yep. And it sees my hand, no problem. It and identifies it as the ground, but and I would think that it should say, unsuitable landing location if there was an issue, but it just nothing. Yeah.
So, Lauren, do you see a little picture of the drone in the palm of your hand? Yeah.
Yep. Actually, you do. Yes.
Yeah.
And
wow.
Yeah, Matty makes a good point there. Yeah. Very good, Matty.
Yeah, and I know I've seen Dobo catch that thing come flying in. That's kind of weird, but it's pretty fun to watch.
That guy's got balls to do that. I'll tell you.
Hey.
You see him try and do it with the 4 Pro though, the Mini 4 Pro.
Yeah. The outtakes. The outtakes.
You see that video. Yeah. It hit
yeah. I've seen that. Hey, that's pretty crazy. Hey.
Yeah, Max in the chat. How you doing, Max?
Max.
He loves DJI,
Max is a big fan of DJI, and he'll sell you a DJI drone for $50. Or no, maybe he'll buy a drone for $50.
He'll buy one for $50, but hey, when he sells them for $100.
It's one of them profit deals.
Yeah. He's like a real estate agent or something. No, but hey, it's fun, and so man, I did see Marcus. What about this Pocket 3? So is that coming? Is that the next DJI thing to hit the streets here?
He's got it hidden back here. Don't tell him otherwise.
That's an interesting camera, and I'll be honest with you. I had the original DJI Pocket camera. Osmo Pocket, I should say. And I struggled with it because of that little tiny little screen. Yeah, exactly right. However, it looks to me some of the sneaky pictures that we've seen that they probably have solved that issue a little bit for old guys, right? I'm an old geezer, and I can't see very well and all that stuff. So hopefully that'll resolve that.
That first picture looked like it had a pretty nice size screen, or bigger screen for sure. Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Ron Brown because he also has kind of converted me to the virtues of that pocket camera and the things that it can do that you can't necessarily do with an action camera. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too.
So that looks like hey, we'll see. I'm sure the leaks will get bigger and bigger on that here in the next couple of days. I guess they're on to the next project.
So I don't. This is a drone show, right? But we always end up talking about action cameras a little bit on. Because they kind of go hand in hand.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But what I'll say is I also want to acknowledge that my use case for a camera like that is different than most people with an action camera. Most people with an action camera, they're out on their surfboard or whatever. Often I've just got it sitting on a tripod, and so then you have overheating issues and things like that. I don't think the Pocket 3 is going to have those kind of problems.
And I only use mine for B-roll. That's it.
Yeah.
Here and there, B-roll,
Lauren, you're a photographer, and of course, I know you love cameras and stuff, but getting that drone perspective is a whole new thing. And of course, that's the fun part about drones,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's actually my photography is what got me into drones.
Right.
I do a lot of landscape and wildlife and stuff like that. And being able to get a perspective that I can't otherwise, whether it's standing in a raging river or just a slight change in altitude,
Right.
Your photos are incredible, Lauren, really. Yeah. And you got such a variety. I mean, from landscapes to flowers to scenery to wildlife. Really, Kudos to you.
Well, thank you. And the biggest thing is, like a lot of guys that get into drone photography, the biggest mistake that they make is they go too high. Once you get above a certain level, you lose all definition of what you're looking at. Right. So like this was the one I wanted to recapture today. And that one there, I've sold many copies of that.
That's a beautiful picture. Wow.
People wanted to know where where do I sell my photos? I don't. I think that's the silly thing is people see my pictures online and ask me if I'm willing to sell them a copy. So that one was from today, and you can see that the fall colors aren't quite there yet.
That's from last year. This one.
That was 2 years ago, actually.
Okay, and then this is
same location, but and actually exactly the same date, right?
Wow.
Just 2 years apart, and that came
very
up
nice,
in my,
though. Very nice.
That came up in my that first one came up in my Facebook memories, and I said, "Oh, let's do that today."
Yeah,
that's pretty neat.
Yeah. But no, like I and I'm weird that way in the fact that I have no qualms about driving for 2 or 3 hours to take 3 or 4 photos.
Lauren, will you drive to South Florida?
Will I? It all depends on whether or not I get the new car by then.
Yeah, so we got to get you down here.
If I get a new car, road trip.
Okay.
Flying Flynn Media there, Johnny.
Oh, Mr. John Flynn, thank you so much. We definitely will put that back in the channel.
Very nice. Thank you, John.
Giveaways, and we really appreciate it. Bill Thomas, welcome in. Mad Props Media, Akaracho, Bill Grace. Thanks, guys. Don Mudball, Mr. Fisheye is in the house.
Great crowd, and thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it.
One more word before we get off action cameras. Lauren got me going on this action too. And previously I'd been using GoPros. I had tons of issues with GoPros, not just overheating, but freezing up and those kind of issues. This little camera, and Lauren is the one that put me onto it, changed my life. It is, I'm not saying it never overheats, but it never freezes up, never shuts down, and takes phenomenal video. Plus, this form factor is just so easy to use. It's got the magnetic mount on the bottom. That's probably more information than people on your show wanted.
Get a little heat sink.
I wanted to give Lauren credit for putting me onto this camera because it's phenomenal.
No, that's
Hey,
good.
but Marcus, you hadn't heard a lot from the new GoPro. Are they having any problem? I mean, I really haven't seen a whole lot recently.
Listen, the last one I had, this is a Hero 9, and it works okay, but the Hero 10 that I had was horrible. I mean, to the point that it just became completely unusable, and I just lost a ton of work with it. So anyway, I've heard the new ones now. Ron Brown tells me that if you put that, I think they call it an Enduro battery, it's a bigger battery in them, that seems to help.
Okay.
But here's what I'll say about Captain Ray. The way you use your action camera, you're using it in short spurts, right?
Exactly.
3 or 4 minute clips. Whereas I've got it sitting on a tripod, and it just, so that's kind of the difference. And,
sure. It gets hot. That's what happens. It gets hot.
Well, there's a little more to it than that, but yeah, I think that's a lot of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the new GoPro's got to be better than the new iPhone.
Oh boy,
I love my iPhone too. I do. I really do.
Hey, Sarah got a new phone yesterday, right, Marcus?
She did. She's got the iPhone 15,
and we got Mr. DeMarco Moore, but he's an iPhone user now.
He switched from Android. He's got the 15. Johnny, have you had? Speaking of, I know where Lauren's going with this. Have you had any of those overheating issues with your 15?
I have not yet.
Yeah.
iPhone
has a really good video about that.
That and people breaking the back glass.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, but
lots of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Lauren,
why you call that Apple Care.
What do you have, Lauren? I mean, what
I
phone
got
do
a
you
12
have?
Pro Max.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But those phones are great. Of course, Marcus, you haven't got the new one yet, then?
I ordered a 15 Pro Max, and it won't be here till middle of next month. But so I still got the 14 Pro. This is Sarah's old 12 Pro. It's going back. I did the trade-in program with it, so it'll go back to
Lauren, have you flown Avata, Lauren, or you do not do any? No.
No, I've tried, shall we say, but the problem is I just can't see with the goggles.
I'll sell you one, Lauren. I've got a really.
Oh, I know you would.
Very little used.
I know you would.
Very little used Avata.
Hey, no problem. You can sell it to me all you want. It's just I ain't paying for it.
Kubi wants to know who the Idaho quadcopter is.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Hey, Marcus, you messed up Lauren's background when you took something off the shelf there. So now he's got to redo that picture.
Oh, damn it! Yeah.
No. So hey, Marcus, in your opinion, what's next? What's the next drone for DJI? I know you hadn't even got the newest one, but what's the next drone? I did a survey and I asked, will there be another drone released this year? So
are we excluding? We're talking about consumer drones.
Yes, consumer drones.
Yeah, so I would be willing to bet they come up with a Cinewoop style, smaller, even smaller than the Avata.
Really?
Yeah, that's going to be my guess.
I thought it was going to be the Avata Pro.
Well, I think there's probably some value in getting under 250 grams, particularly for FPV flyers that are flying recreationally. I think they'd sell 1 million of them. What do you think, Koopy?
Right.
I bet Koopy has an opinion on that.
Let's see here.
And Marcus, I think you might be right.
Here's some of the comments. This is the poll I put it. 70% of the people said,
"Hey, Jason,
there will be a drone before the end of the year." And then somebody said they ought to start a drone of the month club. So that was pretty interesting, I thought. You know.
I like that idea.
Yeah, that's kind
That's
of
right
like,
up my alley. It's right up your alley too, Johnny. So
yeah.
don't say it's
No,
not.
hey, Morgan, you know, and I think, listen, everybody, and you'll say that, and I think Lauren will agree, and of course, Captain Ray, the first thing we hear about a new drone, you know, everybody says, we don't need it. You know, it's going to be too much. And, you know, actually, I feel like, I know, Morgan, we talked today a little bit, the prices for what everything else went up, you know, now they're including that RC controller. Well, you don't have to get the RC, but, you know, your experience is so much better flying. I mean, I just sold a Light Plus, and one big reason for selling a Light Plus is you got to fly with a phone. And, but, you know, that RC, especially the RC2 with the antennas, they definitely, you know, that's a whole different ball game.
So you just touched on something, Johnny. So what people don't realize is when they come out with new drones, it's just like the difference between Captain Ray just showed the DJI RC.
Yes.
The RC2, if you've used the RC2 after using the RC1, it just works better.
It does.
The screen, there's less lag.
Okay.
It's better signal. So that's the kind of incremental improvement that DJI does to their products. It may not look that much different, but it works better. And it's the same thing with the drones. Let me give you another example, because I just did this yesterday. So I took the Air 2S out, and I thought, okay, I'm going to do some of the obstacle avoidance APAS things that I've been doing with the Mini 3 Pro, with the Air 3, with the Mavic 3. I'm not afraid to fly those drones anywhere. I'll fly them into anything because they're not going to hit it. The Air 2S, I'm not so sure. It would come right up to it. So I'd put it in APAS mode. It would come right up to a tree, and it'd put on the brakes, and it'd kind of slowly start moving over. Had I done that with the Air 3S, or had I done that with even the Mini 3 Pro, it would have just moved right around them and moved on. So all I'm saying is, you can't just look at the feature set. DJI continually improves their products with better, more powerful CPUs, and they can just do things better. Yes, sir, Lauren.
We got a question here. A question from a newbie. Should I create a DJI account before ordering a drone? Which you can, and you can do that. You can set up your account before you order a drone.
Right.
We need to hear what Lauren was going to say.
Okay. I'm sorry, Lauren. Go ahead.
You're right on the right track from what my general thoughts are. Like, before I spend my own money on a drone, like DJI drone, is I wait. I don't buy it when they first come out. Okay, and the thing being is, usually about 1 month out, there's a firmware update that quashes any bugs, right? And if there's not a lot of bugs, then they start adding features to the drone.
Yeah.
And that's where I make the decision, do I need this drone or not, right? Let's see what this new one is going to bring to the table, right? And if I wait for that I'm going to call it an upgrade, not an update, right? Update is just going to fix bugs, right? The upgrade is what adds features. And if like the Mavic 2 was a classic example of that. Like, they kept updating it, and that drone got so good after a while. Like, it took them 3 years to replace that because people loved that drone because it had so many features. So,
Lauren, I got to ask, on the RC controller, when it came out, now we have the antennas. Did they make a mistake by not putting the antennas and realize it so quick? Because like Morgan said, it is noticeably different in the transmission signal.
Yeah.
Yep. My opinion, yes. That was kind of a, we don't think we need it, but the problem is when you test it in a smaller test group,
right?
They don't get the real world testing that they probably should have.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what that was a bean counter saying, okay, antennas are going to cost this much. And then he goes back to the engineers and he says, well, what if we just put internal antennas on it? Will that be good enough? And the engineers, hem and haw, they don't want to say no. So they engineer some things. Yeah, we think this is good. And then just like Lauren said, they send it out to a test group. And, my experience was the difference between OcuSync 3 with the DJI RC and OcuSync 2 with the RCN1, they were identical. There was no advantage to OcuSync 3, and I think it's because of those internal antennas on the DJI RC.
It's got internal antennas too, so I think it's got So I think that gives it because the RC. I know I got a certain distance and I know exactly where it's at, just like, and it's just it's a range issue to me, but, hey, and it's plenty far, but, I think the solid transmission signal from that OcuSync 4 is definitely great.
So if I'm out at the canyon, right, I don't give a damn what controller I have. They're all going to fly as far as I want to fly the drone.
Right.
Now, if I'm flying down by the Boise River and I'm typically shooting through trees or whatever, that's when signal strength makes a big difference.
Yeah.
How you doing, Lance? Joe?
All right, guys, I got a few videos. Let's show us a couple videos here. Stevie Bronx, and Stevie is great at telling stories. This video, I'm gonna kind of zip through a little bit of it, but and Stevie's a great. I think he narrates. He's one of the guys. I don't say that started that, but he definitely kind of goes through his videos, and I think he tells a story, and that's what
he does. Stevie's videos are great.
How we living out here in New York?
And he's actually flying with Eddie Nunez here. There's his load. I wonder if he's going to surprise us, Ray.
He's on the list, John. He's number 69 on the list.
Oh, he told you he's coming.
I'm not going to let him surprise us.
Well, he might cancel, No, but Stevie, him and Eddie got together and flew this abandoned military aircraft factory. So it's pretty neat. Let's see here, my paper. He also there's Eddie. That's Rob. That was Rob right there.
Yeah, that looked like Rob Camada.
Yeah, Rob Lawrence Aviation, I think.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's
like I said before. This is going to be more of a.
Hey, Bob Casey, how you doing?
Let me go up to the 630 mark here. I think he
holes and gaps and stuff. To YouTube channel, are they really living it, or are they just trying to sell you something? Like my channel, for instance, I try to provide my experience to kind of save somebody else's time, because not everybody knows people that fly drones. Not everybody has GoPros, etc.
And guys, if you get a chance, watch this whole video.
But people like my boy Eddie and myself, we try to share our experience to kind of save you guys time and more than likely money. All right, Eddie, what's today's vlog about?
Today's vlog is all about the Mavic 3 Pro and the new features that it has. So it allows me to tap into the sensors on the side and get
that was the update. I think the last update.
Yeah, Mr. Johnny, you don't have that on your drone, so don't worry about it.
Hey, but I'm buying. That guy from Idaho might be selling that Mavic 3 pretty soon.
In the event that you're kind of lost.
Hey, soon as this video is done, remind me. I'm going to tell you a little trick that I use about using those sensors.
Okay, good.
R feature where it shows you the path in the.
That's pretty cool.
He was talking about the path. Yeah, that's pretty neat. But guys, check out this video from Stevie. And Stevie's a great supporter of a lot of channels, so we appreciate that. Of course, Eddie Nunez there. All right, Lauren, tell us about it.
Well, as you know, like if you can see through the sensors, like quite often what I will do when I'm in tight areas there, and I'm curious of whether or not, how much space I've got, I will actually bring that up full screen and minimize my my actual live view, and I stay on that because I can see enough on that small little reduced picture that I can make sure that my framing is good.
I gotcha. So I know, a lot of people when they first saw that, they were asking like, what's it good for and all. So, but it could be very helpful, I guess.
What I didn't realize when I was testing it, and I hate to say it, I've only used it once really, is that it changes the view depending on which direction you're flying the drone. So, I was questioning that whole lock thing. Well, hey, if you select one side or the other, no, it doesn't stay there, because if you move the drone the other way, it'll automatically switch to that other camera on the other side. So that's why they have that lock feature.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Good.
All right. Cool. Always can learn something. That's what's good.
Hey, Maddie's got a really, yeah, you've got it right there. Okay. Yeah, that's a great comment. That's exactly right.
Yep.
Yep. And that's kind of what I was referring to.
Yeah.
I do the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Chris Hope. He's keeping up with the new high school there, construction. Not sure. This is probably the Phantom 4, I would guess, huh, Ray?
Yeah, he loves that Phantom 4. I like these construction update videos. I do.
They get to be a pain in the butt when you've been doing them for a couple of years. Like on the same project.
It gets old.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it's funny. I was saying on Monday night that we just finished up. We had a topping out party last week. Well, now they wanted me to come back, and they've got a new machine for installing the glass, and they want me to fly it and document that. I'm kind of going, jeez.
Hey, they got the football field done early there, huh?
That's Monday. Texas. That's Texas. You do the ball field first.
Yeah, no lie. They got the field before the school.
Isn't that true, Chris?
That's a nice feel. I like that feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, of course, part of that Sunday sunrise crew there, and that's a fun thing. If you happen to get up early, for those of us who get up early, Mr. Marcus Crawford, you can catch the sunrise crew there.
God, it's been a long time since I've seen a sunrise, Johnny.
Hey, Marcus,
very nice.
Marcus, you said you retired, right? You don't have to get up.
That's it.
Oh, that's a great shots there, Chris. Wow.
So you're saying you're not an early bird, Marcus?
I am not. Decidedly not.
That's not a good thing. If I come down to visit you, I'm going to be knocking on your door about sunrise.
The deal is I'm up till 2 a.m. editing a video or something.
And Marcus, this is your fellow
Jackie. Yeah.
Jackie, one of your co-hosts there on the Drone Seekers on, of course, Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, right, Marcus?
It would be 3 p.m. Eastern. That is correct. Yeah, every Sunday.
I tell you, she's become quite the Avata pilot too.
She's good. You don't mess with Jackie.
Jackie loves that Avata. I'll tell you what, man. She like, man, I'll tell you what, she was putting up some incredible camera stuff. Of course, this is beautiful here too, but man, I'll tell you what, she's really flying that Avata. Some great shots right there.
It reminds me of Snake River Canyon.
Yeah. Well, Snake River Canyon is a little deeper than that.
I know.
She is going to get the Mini 4. So,
is she real?
Oh, she is going to get it. Okay, good for her.
Passenger seat here. Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Guys, hashtag Mini 4. We got
a little comment about this scene right here. So, what she said was she was doing head tracking with the Avata while Harvey was driving, and she said what would really screw her up is when Harvey would turn the car and she'd have to turn her head practically backwards to go in the same direction. She said that was really hard to do.
And I don't get the head track. I just can't. It was really weird. I have to try it again. That's for sure. Yeah. Great. Jackie does some great videos. Of course, she's on the Drone Seekers there on Sunday.
And the drone show, right?
The drone show on Wednesday. That's right.
Yeah.
She does with some other folks from the UK there. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Hashtag Mini4. We'll give some prizes away here in a few seconds. Let's see.
Hey, Orly, how you doing?
Johnny, am I eligible for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay, good.
Mr. Bill Hooper sent this in. Nice shots right there.
That's a nice reveal. That was a great reveal shot.
Nice flying, Bill.
Song before the song. What was it, man? Oop. Turn that music down a little bit.
I think these carnivals always make good subjects because they're so colorful.
They are, yeah. That
Exactly.
is
Yeah.
some big color right there.
Now, he's up in Canada too, but I forget where.
Who's that?
Bill Hooper.
Bill Hooper. Bill Hooper is outdoors, is it right? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not sure, but I think he's in Maritime.
Bill Hooper, yeah, he was for that one.
Ontario. Okay. Yep.
Ontario, yeah, I see it. Yeah, the colors though, that's really, really nice. All right, guys, catch Bill there. He's got some great shots.
If you're not subscribed to him, please subscribe to him.
And this is Captain Joe did a little video of us where we flew Sunday. Bump it up a little bit. Used to go with Ken Hoffbauer, my son-in-law, and Captain Joe went out and flew Sunday.
Ken Hoffbauer's your son-in-law?
No, Matt is my son-in-law. Yeah. Oh, Ken, he is in. He might be in Tallahassee tonight. No, maybe tomorrow night. I think he's in Pensacola tonight, and then
he's going to stay at Scotty's, right? He's going to stay at Scotty's.
He's going to stay at Scotty's.
Scotty's in Italy.
Yeah, Scott is in Italy. Jackrabbit FPV is in Italy. That is the I-55 right there, guys. You're looking at, and that is headed north there.
See, that's a great place to fly right there. My type of place.
That is Lake Morphal, which leads into Lake Pontchartrain. And that is called Manshack. That's the path of Manshack right there.
And it's Woman Shack across the other side of the river.
Hey, I never thought about that, Morgan. Captain Joe, he loves it. He goes out there. He tries to catch these trains. We didn't see a train that day. Usually the trains are around after 1 o'clock. It seems like. But when you see that bridge go down, you're not getting no train, of course.
So, Mr. Johnny, I want to see you out there catching a train with that Avata.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it.
I wish I would have. We had the Avata. Ken had the Avata. My son-in-law had the Avata. Joe flew the Mavic 3 and the Mini 3 Pro. He didn't bring his. Well, he probably brought his Avata, but he didn't fly it that day.
This is a great shot right here. That going under that bridge.
It was.
Yeah, little Joe, he rips now.
He does a lot of flying. Captain Joe does a lot of flying down there.
Yeah, and that's about equal distance for us. About 15, 20 minutes away from the house, so it's a great spot to go. Yeah, tune in to Captain Joe's video there. All right, guys. Well, we've been about an hour. I want to thank y'all so much, and let me pull up this StreamYard giveaway.
Yeah, everybody wants the giveaway, Johnny. Yeah,
let's do it. We got 37 entries. I'm gonna go ahead and let's draw for the sticker pack. This will be for the sticker pack first. If you have one recently, you want to give it to somebody else, let me know.
Good luck, everybody.
USA shipping only, guys. I hate
Is
to
there,
say
is
that.
there a Calgary drone
Hey,
in there?
Charles Galinsky. All right.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
Let's give away the gimbal protector for the Mini 3. And if you don't have a Mini 3, hit me up. I'll see what else I got. Tell me the kind of drone you got, and I'll get you something from Starter RC. Mill City, that's Mill City.
Will.
I think I got Will's address, but Will, hit me up. All right, and give
It
away
didn't show, Johnny. It didn't show.
cap. The cap. Here we go.
So are we supposed to be seeing the drawing on
Yeah,
the
the wheel's not showing, Johnny.
Yeah, we're not seeing it on the screen, Mr. Johnny.
You're not seeing it? I'm sorry. Well, let's see.
oh, I think it was fixed now. I think it's fixed.
Yeah.
It's
Rigged.
not
Yeah,
showing
Archie
it.
Rush, he'll say it's rigged.
Yeah, let's see here.
So who won the stickers, Johnny?
Will.
Well,
Charles Galinsky, Will, and then Bill right here. Bill Quinn Chin Dynasty won the baseball cap.
oh, very good.
All right, guys. All right, let me get this over here. All right, Marcus, thank you so much. And Lauren, Marcus, I'll give you the floor. Give us your final thoughts here.
Yeah, listen, this time of year is one of the best times of year to get out and fly because we got all the color with the trees, etc. Very temperate temperatures. You know, you're not going out in the summer when it's 100 degrees out and having all those kind of issues. Just a great time to fly. So get out there with your new Mini 4 Pro and go flying.
Well,
Very
Lauren,
good.
all you gotta do is reach back there and grab a drone, Marcus, for anything from Hudson to Femi to a Matrice, maybe. I don't know
Oh,
what's back on that shelf.
I'm gonna be busy all weekend testing out stuff I've never flown before now.
Well, Lauren, thank you so much. I give you the floor. Say goodbye.
Yeah, as Marcus says, like this is a great time of the year for colors, especially like up here. You know, we've already got our fall colors. You guys are a little ways off, I imagine, but we've got our fall colors, and not only that, but up here we tend to slow down a little bit during the winter when it's colder. We do still fly 12 months of the year, and it all depends on what's the weather, but our weather doesn't cooperate like you guys down there. So
Lauren, what's your temperatures right now? What's your range? Where are you at right now in temperature?
well, typical right now is about 16 Celsius for a high and around 5 or 6 Celsius at night. So do the math.
Yeah, double it and add 30 is going to be pretty close.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, you guys are two of the best in the business in my book. So thank you for being on tonight.
Well, thank you, Captain Ray. That's
Really.
Thank you.
a hell of a-
very much.
You know, hey, we really do. I know Captain Ray and I, of course, we've been in it now about I guess 5 years of been not doing a show. We be starting our 4th year, but hey, Drone Nation is a big part. Of course, it was Xeno Nation back then, and of course, Lauren, I know we always pick on you about trying to get information out of you, but hey, you know what? It's a great community, and guys, I say it all the time. Not only drones, if sometimes you need help, as Marcus says, drones require action cameras and good phones.
All you gotta do is pick up the phone.
Computers.
Yep.
Yeah. So hit, I mean, most people will definitely help you. Ask a question in the Fly for Fun show page there or Drone Nation. You'll get your questions answered, and if we don't know it, hey, we'll find it out. And guys, remote ID, of course, started on the 16th. It's not, the enforcement is delayed, but hey, check the drone zone and get your drones registered as you need it be, and you can order some modules. Go ahead, Marcus.
Well, I'm just going to say that there's a module available for $47 right now. The Holy Stone module on
Yeah, I got one. I got one of them.
Amazon.
Yeah.
So anyway, I ordered one just to have it.
That ain't going. Hey, Lauren, tell him how many he's going to need back there. Look at that shelf.
I'm thinking about 23.
I'll be flying recreationally with those drones, Johnny.
Oh, okay.
Right. There you go.
Hey,
Yep,
and if you didn't watch, Greg had a great show today with the guy from the FAA, so you can watch that back. It was Q&A, so that was really good. It was on about an hour before we went on, so check that out. And guys, I want to thank y'all again so much. And next week, who we got? Right? We got Mr. We got Builder Drone Reviewer and Ron Brown. Hey, we split Ron and Marcus up, but
another great show schedule.
Hey, those two are pros. Show. Yeah, those two are pros.
Yeah, we will definitely catch up.
Unlike me and Lauren, we're the amateurs compared to those guys.
No, you're not.
It's between Marcus and Ron, you got Beauty and the Brawn. You guys figure it out from there.
All right, guys, have a great Wednesday.
Thank you all for watching. We appreciate it.
All right.